What up, Wheat Field? What it do, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field. Welcome to you. I don't really know what this energy is going to do. I don't. But we feel some energy and a message from the source, from our creator, the intelligence, aka wisdom, the principal thing, the breath of life that fills us. What is that? Yeah, the life force, the chi. They have a message for us in being a willing and surrendered vessel, a channel messenger to bring the message that's edifying unto me. Offer it up to the Father, our source, Mother, Father, source of our light. Yes, called by its might. That again, that principal thing, wisdom, and filled with the life force, the chi, the spirit of life. Yes, that fills me. We gotta bring the message because we have to be obedient. Yeah, that's really what it is. What it is, what it is. And we waiting on the upload to come through. By the time y'all get this one surely will be through. It'll be up there for you. So hopefully you be done checked it out, see what that message is all about, and going on through them archives too. Maybe it's something else down there for you. If you vibe with it, subscribe. You know what I mean? That's just how it go. Help the channel grow. But I trust that the source of our light is gonna make everything turn out all right. Yeah, because it's the source's will, and the will of the source shall be done, and that's just it. It's not beholden onto anyone. It's just not. Anywho, what up, y'all's wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field. Welcome to you. If you new, hi, welcome to you too. Hopefully you stuck around through that long introduction, but we really ain't through because we got a couple of disclaimers to let you know, because you might not want to stick around for the tears and wheat tarot show. Just may not. You know what I mean? You might want to move around. And if you do want to move around, we love you, beloved. Ashe, this might not be your space. Is another one for you. The Father will call you to it, and that's just it. Okay? So, Lati, yes, channel messenger, message with the big three, the source of our light. Ooh, gave me an inspirational, a download, said our soul is source of our light. But it said your, right? Source of your light, which is you are. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of intelligent. And it said, well, duh, I do have, the infinite intelligence at my disposal. Like, I am the source. So I was like, yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking about. I was like, duh. Anywho, source said, I am what called you. Yes, your soul, source of you are soul. Wait, I said it wrong again, didn't I? Yes, you did. It's just I messed it up. Okay. So, source of you are light. Is that what you said? Yes. Called by my might. LOL. Yes. I know. Boom. Anywho, y'all, yes. So as you can see, we channel, like I said, with the big three. And we get downloads, we scribe, we write whatever I hear was told to me out of these two right here was coming through here. We write, we say, and Father said, we're gonna pray. Yes, again, we are spiritual, not religious. We look at everything because creation is whole, it's complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. So we look at how the source of our light, the creator of our soul, has spoken to each and every piece of creation for ages untold. Anywho, thank you, source. The bringer, the caller of my light, quickening my heart, tuning my resonance for my awakening and my alignment. Thank you for using me. I recognize thee, that you are here sitting on the throne of my praise that I graciously offer up with all things unto thee. Thank you for giving me that which I need back onto me so that I may be strong and edified in the spirit to bear the yoke that you've placed upon me. My decree that which I have come to fulfill, and I humbly and willingly surrender unto thee. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so gracefully, and graciously and gratefully excited and willing and open to accept and receive all that you have for me. It may not be even know, I don't even know. Like, I mean, like everything that I need, I don't. You know, so I look to you, our source, to fulfill all of my needs, to give me the spiritual tools that I need to be successful. Because when I say that, I feel like somebody, what is this? Ooh, yes, that's what I feel. A bow and an arrow. And I feel like somebody's, the holder is empty. And it needs to be replenished, refilled. Put it back on. Because there's work that still has to be done. Yes, there are dragons still in this day, and I am number 7 has been called to slay. Now, gathering now, yes. Arrow released to hit the mark. Go forward. It's now to start. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Sealed by the source who called and created your soul. Frequency, vibration, the feeling. I hear the feeling, the beating, the time, the ticking. Time to go forward. Start now. Now. You is somebody that's being called. Refuse to answer. No choice but to hear the voice of your maker. I feel like heaven, the voice is calling down from heaven onto a particular person, and they are going to meet up and go forward together. So I feel like two people are being coming together. Somebody it has a call coming in, and they are refusing the call. But something is going to pressure you, force you to answer, because you cannot refuse the call of your maker. The one that caused your light, that fills you with the breath of life. That life force, that chi, is going to force you to answer thee, is what I hear. It almost like said the force you to answer thee. Like the source is saying, you're being forced to answer, like it's time. That is now. It's now, 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 now. Because you're going to meet, I hear a faithful meeting of a person, a someone, another we, another soul, another representation of the source, your divine match, your energetic match, and you're going to come together. Is this romantic partnership? Business? The source. So you two will come together in service for whatever it is that you are ordained to do. And I kept feeling like planting seeds. Like, it's something about planting seeds. Whatever you guys plant, whatever you create, is going to grow. And I feel bountiful. Like, I felt literally the planting of the seeds. I felt the plucking of the weeds. I felt the watering of the lot. And then the waiting for the fullness thereof. And then the going out and gathering up. Gathering it up, and almost like you got to put it in your sack, right? And to put it in your sack, and then you take it in, and your sack is full, right? And then you got to, it's like laying it out on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 talents that are going to be on your plate, and you will have an array of them, and it's laid out in the face of your enemies, those that you have blocked out, right? And you will eat humbly, eat, tasting, and I hear sweet, like the harvest will be sweet, almost like sipping and savoring on your harvest, on the meat thereof, the fruit thereof. And I feel like it's going to be so sweet, and like the texture, it's going to be, I hear smooth, and I hear bountiful. I hear evil is on both sides, like lurking. To stay straight, to stay on your lane, to stay focused. Don't stray either way. So just keep going forward. Keep marching forward. Keep marching forward. Keep marching forward. Keep going forward, 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 forward. And before you know it, you'll be at your destiny, the destination. You will be there. I hear somebody has been walking. They have been diligent, and you're there. Yeah. So there are some that are still working and walking, journey, stepping, marching. I hear marching towards, diligently moving forward, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. And then there's others who have made it to their destiny. So wherever this person is at that is already at their destiny, I hear platform secure, right? Like this person is already established. Their platform is secure, is what Source said. And this one is building. I feel marching, 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 building, 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 building. And somehow, as this one is building, This one, it's almost like you getting your, somebody's gonna recognition. You're gonna catch their attention as you're marching, working, going on, work. This one right here that's established is gonna do a double take. Like, to what? Like, what the heck? And I almost feel like you coming in to this place with stability that's here, that's already established, platform secured, and you two will come together and work, service, 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 many. It's like you will service many for, I feel, cycles, like decades and decades until the end. Like, this is what you guys will do until the end of this current journey. Yeah. Like, so if you are getting into your craft and you're doing that and you're pressing forward, there's somebody that's established in that that's going to recognize you, and you guys are going to come in some sort of partnership, and you will do that service. You will work together, tandem, working together, supporting each other, and you will do that until retirement, until the work is done, until it's done, until that journey is done, until you've gathered all that you need to gather. Whatever the source is looking to fulfill within that work, when it's done, you two will be like, we finished. I was praying if we were ready to go and if we were sealed, and Father says all foes have been blocked out. Every foe has been blocked, and we are sealed. Father, the source of my light, I acknowledge you. Please step forth in front of me and deliver the message onto your wheat field. Use me, Father, as your willing, surrendered vessel to bring the message through me, from you, to me, edifying me, and onto your wheat. I offer what you give me up onto you for truth and clarity. Let it ring true. Let it resonate to the wheat that you are speaking to. Thank you, Father. Let what you give me be so overflowing that is more than enough. More than enough. Yes, Father. So that you too, my wheat, may be edified in the spirit, and that you will hear the voice of our source when you hear it, and be called into obedience, maybe, yes, humility, into service, offering all things up to the Father that made you and your light. Yes, and that you too may overflow, and that we may meet and unite in harmony, and raise that up to the source that created all things. Yes, and let the source magnify us. Yes, for we are creation, and we are whole, and we are complete. There's nothing broken, and there's nothing missing. All these things we pray on to the source who made us all. In that authority do we ask to be sealed and protected forever more. Father, will you please seal and protect us on your authority when we ask? Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Mother, will you comfort us and keep us close, nurturing, warm, rested? Ashe, 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 Ashe. Compassion is here. Compassion is here. The source, duality. We spoke on that earlier. That is the reading that I'm waiting to be uploaded. So again, if you guys haven't seen it, please go back and check it out. Thank you, source. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you will have a deeper level of context and awareness of what that piece of the prayer that the source has given me is all about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want that one too? Yeah. This one and this one. Okay, okay, okay. We're going to show these to you. Then we're going to shuffle. Yes, yes, Ashe. Centered. I hold my center. Clarity. My clarity is my birthright. To be clear, to be centered, to be grounded. Change me, divine beloved, into one who remembers in every moment my true self, love, light, wisdom, and divinity. Okay, okay. I am safe. I am safe. We are protected. We just prayed. Yes. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Source, that called our life. Yes, for protecting us for all things and also giving us every bit of comfort and compassion. Yes. Duality. We are whole. We are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Balance. Ooh, with your duality. Because you have two energies, masculine and feminine, you see. That's in that other reading. Go check it out. You make. That's what you are. I accept my own nature. The person that I'm speaking to this week definitely is coming into their own as they step forward into their calling. One, I feel like there's a little bit of a refusal to come into. So maybe in some circumstances you really haven't got underway. You haven't got underway yet. I feel like you may hear the calling, you feel the niggling, you hear the whispering, something egging at you, that resonance, that something, like you don't know what that energy is, that beating, something that's like quickening. It's almost like a quickening you, like it's trying to awaken you to what it is that you were sent to do, and you just refusing it, like, that ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, to what? Almost like if you were a person, I'm just going to use this example. Can I use the example? No, please. Expression is unique. Afraid of true self. Fear to let others see. Now, may I share testimony to you, Tarot? Yes. Okay. So, I can understand that you talking about being unique and having a unique expression and being afraid to let the others see. To what? Nurturing. Just have to show that because I'm feeling that energy. Nurturing with discernment. And coming into balance. Yep. And then we have honoring behind that. And I'm just going to take the word off of it. Cause unfolding is behind that. We got unfolding too. So we going to shuffle these while we talk and, see what they do. Is that okay? Yeah. place. Okay. Uh, so your girl, Lottie, to what? You talking about being nervous, shaking in my boots. You talking about to be able to show the world what this vessel could. The source come in and inhabit the vessel and command the vessel, speak through me. You talking about command and scribe, yes, and speak. I mean, like, to what we dance, we skate, we do everything. And when I say everything in the spirit, everything in the spirit. But folks don't be wanting to hear that, and you didn't like being able to. They do, they will. You do what needs to be done, and all the ones that are seeking and resonating will come. Yes. I repent, and I offer my whole self as a recovery. Please give me your mercy, your grace, and restore me to my rightful place. Whew. When you are unique and you have a unique calling, a unique expression, it can be scary. You could feel like you're not going to be accepted. You're going to feel ostracized. You could diminish yourself trying to fit in. And for many years, I did the same thing. Many years, I did the same thing, offering, I just said that, offering my whole self up to the source that made my light, offering my vessel for use. And people, yep, it's said all the time. It is. I'm a vessel. A willing vessel, yeah, but it only, we talked about prayer too. I was asking the source if it was ready for me to say, if I could say it how I feel it, and the authority to do so, I say, yes, it's been granted unto me. Oftentimes we say that we a vessel, like it's a cup that's just, fill me, Father, but then what are you going to do to what? Like, are we doing what the source told us to do? Oftentimes, no. You just get full of something and you just do what you want to do. Is that what you were saying? Yes. And then, like, to say, fill me up, I'm a vessel for your use, and then get the call, and then you refuse. Source said, where they do that at? Everywhere. Being under the influence of that other cat. I know. Lies and deceit, confusion, illusions, conflict, stuff to give you a hard time choosing. Probably need a little bit more support, or feeling like you won't have support. Again, it is the fear of being rejected. But the truth is that we're the first person to reject self. When we reject the calling of the source, and what the Father is the source of our light, Mother. Thank you. I'm readjusting. Yes, I'm in an adjustment period. Go with your girl as you see me get corrected, okay? Look, when the source calls and you refuse, y'all know what the source will do? Give you all kinds of scenarios to, and pull stuff up and get you all by yourself. Yeah, so you can hear the voice of the one that called your light, your soul, and tell you what you do next, okay? It ain't a game. It is not a game. It is not. For those who are really called, this one, this. Generosity. I am abundant love. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily send blessings to all. Somebody called to send blessings to all. Like to bring a message bringer or a light bringer. Yes, to be a light in a dark place. To those who are stuck in a dark place. Maybe that's, okay, it ain't no maybe. When the source said what the source said, that's what the source said. The message is what the message is. Alright. It says, even those filled with negativity or fear. So you, again, called to be a light in a dark place. It's people who are trapped in negativity and fear and need a good word. A word from the source to tell you what's up. Like, to what? Like, what it is. Like, it's things that's coming against you, but what are they for? To edify you, to grow you, to teach you, to challenge you, to make you do what? Think you better. Think. Think about what you're trying to do to me. Hey, think. Because the source of your soul can set you free. I mean, freedom. Yes. All right. May I shower the planet with love, knowing that there is an unlimited ocean within me. The gift gets deep, beloved. It do. Do you want this out? Put it back. You want this out? Yes. You want this out? Yes. 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 Authenticity, being your true self. And we just, oh, beloved. Ooh, Source, I love it when you do it like that. Yes. Source said we playing cards. Yeah. Anywho, it says, change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Ting. Allow me to honor my desires and needs as sacred expressions of your divine love. Now this card says something else. But we didn't read that part. Source said no, because it's not about sexuality. It's about sensuality. What's the difference, pray tell? You're in a vessel that manages 8 senses. Yes. So if you were not riding around in this wonderfully, magnificently made vessel that allows us to communicate with each other and experience creation on multiple different levels, then it's like, takes out of fun. Let me just say. You want this out? In here? This. There we go. It's an adventure. That's what I just said. It's so we can go on an adventure. And we just talked about this too. What do those tears do? The tears, they come to challenge you. They come to help you think, make decisions. And we saw discernment. Yes, beloved. But what are you attached to? Because you are a piece of eternity. I got to turn this around. Yeah, generosity was turned around, but freedom to love yourself. And we said that too, that the first person to reject you is you. If you feel like you can't put your whole self out there because you fear of you being afraid of being rejected, it is because you've already rejected that part of you, and you will manifest rejection in your experience because you manifest yourself. Your life, again, strife included, challenges, things that you have to think through. What happens when you reject you? You create a scenario for others to reject you. But if you accept your whole you and be true, authentically true to you, to the source that made you, answering the call that, yeah, source is calling me and sent me to do a thing. You answering the calling graciously, gratefully, joyfully. You're going to put yourself in a scenario to meet the people that will accept you too, wholeheartedly, your authentic you. And the ones that fall away were the things that were there to challenge you, to test you, to teach you, to grow you. The situations that you had to think through. The things that you had to look at your attachments, make some decisions, challenge you in a way. Yep, here it is. Attachments. You had to think through that and get into a deeper understanding and come into a deeper union with you to choose self. To choose self and choose to go deeper. To see all of what this wonderful vessel vehicle that we ride around in can really do. I mean, okay, so I had to ask for permission. I ask for permission for all things. I do. Y'all know how there's this thing where they say we only use like 10% or 5% or something like that of our brain capacity, right? This computing organ that we have up in here, right? So we only use like X amount of percentage of it. And we are told that medically it's, like, what is the rest for? Like, it just does stuff that we don't pay attention to. Well, yeah, we don't pay attention to it. But that doesn't mean that it's not important. That doesn't mean that it doesn't do some really, really amazing stuff. Now, just think about this. If those tears, the ones that want to keep you from knowing your full capacity, your full potential, were just telling you that so that you don't tap into it. Can you imagine Allowing yourself, opening up your vessel for one, understanding that there's a quickening happening, like you're being awakened, like you're being shocked awake, like back into activation. Like maybe your battery is so low that you need a jump start. Ooh, and you get jump started and your engines get to going, but you ain't had an oil change in so long and stuff is clogged up, right? And then you got to get these centers in order and they get to running. First they got to get cleaned out, get that gunk out, get an oil change. We talked about that back in the day when we first got started with this thing. Folks got pissed off. I said, how you gonna get pissed off by saying you need an oil change? What vehicle you know that take oil, anointed with the oil, that don't get gunked up by stuff and you need to change your oil? Father, do we need to get our oil change? We do. Mother, yes. Mother says, yes, you need an oil change. Change your oil, boo. Come on, beloved. If you gave yourself an oil change, just like how you give your vehicle, I bet you run a whole lot smoother. And getting your chakras in balance is essentially that. Transmuting the energy that's stuffed up in there, gunked up in there, clogged up in there, that's got you clogged up on low, don't even know that they in there. I mean, like, come on, there was a time when I didn't change a spark plug. What? I don't know how to change a spark plug. I need to go to a mechanic to do that. Take it back to the dealership, to the one that made it, manufactured it. Ah! See how the source did that? I'm just saying. Father say be generous with yourself. Offer everything up in graciousness and generosity. All things. Be generous with you. Offer it out. Give it out. See what the source of your light gonna do. Everybody ain't gonna be for you, just like everybody ain't for me. But if you move around, I'll show you, just opens up a new seat. For who? The person that's supposed to be there, the one that's seeking the information that the Father, the source, the mother, all of it gives on to me to edify me first and foremost, because I gotta offer that up. I don't want to give it out to you and it ain't something that I didn't eat. Just saying. Who does that? Feed you something that they didn't eat? Would you trust it? Not me, weak. Just saying. Father say divinity. Yep, I love it. Accept your divinity. Know your true identity. Who are you? Do you know your number in the spirit? I do. I called it out. Did y'all hear it? Might have to rewind it and go back and find it. But just meditate so that you can find out yours. The Spirit will tell you. It'll reveal unto you everything that you seek. We have not because we ask not. How many questions do you ask a day, my week? Again, I ask permission for all things. You know how many times I question the source? And if I don't hear it clearly, I question some more. And then to the point where the source will be like, you heard me the first 3 times, Ashe. Just go ahead on and take the advice, because it may not necessarily be what I want to hear. It ain't always. Not every day. Like happened to us yesterday. Evolution is here. I got to show that. Evolution and unfolding. Can y'all see that? Did I move it too fast? Unfolding. Your girl be flowing. Father, source, mother. Ooh, be back. Ooh. Make sure you stay out in front of me. Make sure that the message is clear for your week. Yes. Bring that into focus. Evolution is unfolding. Somebody's changing. And they're opening up. Or they're being called to. And you are refusing to what? Okay. Locked up. Locked off. Either something's different with your belief, or you are concerned about who will accept thee. Attachments, like I said, who will accept thee? Who will accept thee? Is it more important to remain attached to those that you cannot be true to and true with, or true to the source that called your light, that knows everything, the depths, knows exactly what to do with it? You may not know, all that you have down in your inventory, in your ingredients. And it leads me right back to what I got scrolled from. Thank you, Source, for doing it. Yes. So we asked what was for dinner yesterday because we really didn't know. It was like I asked the Source, the Spirit of Joy, my highest self, what do y'all want to eat? So we can, feed the Source because we're experiencing creation, I say. And the Source in this house right here has the highest seat. So, we asked, and because this right here, I'm like, ooh, we could just throw some hot dogs on, maybe some chili, some fries, some home fries or something like that. I heard salad. It was like salad. Yeah, my desires was on something totally different, I'm telling you. What are y'all desiring? That's the second time I'm seeing something like that. Anywho, salad. I was like, I don't even think we got all this stuff. My spirit said, yes, you do. Go look. You talking about I went down there and checked the inventory? Not only did we have lettuce that I didn't remember buying, peppers, the little sweet ones, the red, the yellow ones, so we sliced them up. We had cucumber, we had strawberries, we had mangoes, and get this, the lettuce and the mango needed to be used or they were going to go bad. And so we had lettuce, not tomato, we had lettuce, we had mango, strawberry, we had cucumber, the little red peppers and the orange peppers, the little sweet ones, like they so good, they sweet, you can just pop them in your mouth and just eat them. We had those. We had red onion. We had that was pretty much, I think, what we chopped up in there. But I like a lot of salad toppings, almost like super salad or the salad bar at the restaurant when you put all the stuff out and you can just, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sure it's TikTok videos on that all day. Anywho, we made a salad that'll make a restaurant rival. And I'm talking about my bowl was so big full of salad, and I'm like, it was like ravenous. I'm chowing down, and I'm talking about, it was one of the best, all the way down to like throw some pecans in it, some crispy jalapenos, some crispy beets, some croutons, yeah, croutons, whatever, all that. The bag say croutons, Croutons, croutons. Anywho, I digress, but that's what we did. Centered. I come back to the center. Stay centered. But freedom is here too. I did, asking a question and just seeing what the Source will do. What will be revealed onto you? Letting you know what's in your inventory and what you really can do. Again, you dig down in there and you'll be shocked. And maybe you kind of have an inkling and know what's really down in there, what's in your stock. And you are, again, refusing that call. You shying away from it because you are concerned about how other people are going to receive it. Instead of being concerned about the others, compassion from Mother, strength from Father, the Source, whole and complete, that made your light and knows what to do with thee, knows who's for thee and who is not, and anybody that cannot accept you in your full authenticity, they just don't get a chance to work in your lot. Just saying. And that's the challenge, to overcome those attachments. You gotta be strong. Spiritually strong. Strong enough to balance that ish out. Balance it out. My needs will be met. You might have to let go of some attachments and be comfortable enough in self, centered, grounded enough in you to let your true, authentic self shine through. And I ain't telling you nothing that I ain't been through with. Like I said, it took years to be comfortable with my whole me. I mean, because I'm uniquely different, you see. I mean, because, ain't a whole bunch of people in my camp where I'm from that where the source of creation will come down and command a vessel. Just saying. Uncertainty on how it's going to unfold. You don't really know. And it might be some others down in my lineage that just too afraid to speak on it. Because they, again, are concerned about this. Which one? They concerned about this, though. The attachments. Playfulness. Oh. Playing in a mess. Not playfulness, but play in the mess. It says, I release all attachments. Change me, divine beloved, into one who trusts that the perfect relationship always arrives on time. Let me feel love and worthiness. Let me feel worthy and deserving of love. I heard the first way, right? Love and worthiness of love. Playfulness. High is good. I am a conduit. Just saying. You want to pause and take a little snippet. You get the chance to really get down in that text and read it. You want to read it? Change me, divine beloved, into one who can let you act through me. I offer myself to you. Ain't that what I said, Wheat? Ooh. I offer myself to you. May I be a conduit for your blessings. Use me. The source of my light. Use me. I could feel the mighty hand on me. Beloved. Tell me I need to take a sip louder. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is widely open to the new. Wildly open to the new. Rather play in that mess than do you. Free me from rigid patterns that no longer serve. Didn't I just say rather play in the mess than do you? Free me from rigid patterns that no longer serve. I ain't got these things. Let me feel adventurous and spontaneous, knowing that the more I open up to you, the source, my life force, the more it opens to me. The more the source will come in and use me. Now, that's a challenge. I hear the word control. Yes, one to play in the mess rather than just open up to playfulness. And in this right here, it is being open to allow release control so that the source can use you. Again, a willing and surrendered vessel. Did you want me to put that away? Release. Source says release. Offering up your deepest desires, your longings up to the source. And see what comes down. With the Father, the Mother, the whole duality, our source that made us will give on to you will be so much more than you can receive. It'll be way more than you believe. I mean, like, I feel like you don't believe in self. Like, is that really real? Is that really me? Or am I just a little bit crazy? Could be. And trust me, beloved, I've been there. I ain't saying nothing to you that I haven't eaten. Attachments. I release all attachments. Release emotions. I release strong emotions. Release, release, release. And what is this? Source. Of my heart's desire. And allow that to lead. Is there anything else, Father? No. Ashe, ashe, ashe. But Source says it's something about now. The urgency now. And we said that earlier. Come to balance. Knowing that your needs will be met. Balance yourself out now. And be comfortable. Rest. Yes, Mother gives us rest. Knowing that all of our needs are met. Yeah, I mean, if you why are all your needs met, beloved? Because you are a spark of divinity. And that's what I was getting ready to say. Thank you. What? Now, go with your girl, because I know this ain't for everybody and not everybody's experience. But you can feel it when I say it, because that is just how it should be. So to recognize our cosmic mother, the one that gives us that deep healing, mothering, nurturing, nourishing, compassion, sympathy, empathy, understanding. Yes, coming together for full understanding. Yes. What mother doesn't want their child to eat, to flourish, to get to their full potential? I mean, we put them right here and nourish them, rock them to sleep, hold you, give you comfort. You fall down, I want to pick you up and comfort thee. That is our cosmic mother. Go and watch that other episode. We talk about that a little bit further. Anywho, soulmate is here. We're talking about you coming together into wholeness, but first accepting self, right? If you reject any part of you, then you will call in another energy that will reject you too, okay? We create who we are. Life is an expression of you. It's in that other episode too. Sacred self. I know who I am. Do you? Do you know who you are? Maybe not. Yeah, we do. Thank you, Source, for revealing it. You have to ask for it. Have not, because we ask not. Diligently seek. Seek the source that made you for all things. The intelligence, the wise counselor is baked in. Unfortunately, most of us look on the out instead of the in. Come on with this thing. Unfolding according to your will. Again, where are you seeking? It will unfold. Is that right? Unfold according to will. Challenges coming to do what? So you can do what? Wake up. Reverse. Why is it in reverse, Father? Mother. Somebody's refusing to call, refusing to see self, ashamed almost of what you see, not able to recognize the beauty of your own divinity. You are a piece, a pixel of our source, our Most High God, that called you by His intelligence and gifted you with the chi, the force of life, so that you can experience everything. It animates the vessel and connects you to all things. But you are still a vessel here to do a work. And the first part of it It's surrendering. Be flexible. And that's funny because look at this. Your sacred self. And you can even read that as your sacred self is the one that you trust. Like, do you really trust your sacred self? The source says not so much. Not so very much. Yeah. There's attachments in your community. You know, I see that grumpy face on the side of the building. You see that grumpy face that's there. Sometimes, you know, it's like, is that the source? But I don't think so. I feel like it is the grumpiness, like the expectations, the face of, you know, the tears, the BS, and it has you going round and around and around, you know, stuck in a loop, not able to break free. You don't really know what to do. You know, what do I do with it? And you kind of just, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it's keeping you from your serendipity. Like, it is. Can you imagine that that's what it is? Like, really, can you imagine seeing yourself in that way? Like the supreme, like a four-leaf clover, like super rare, super unique, having gifts that are just specifically given on to just be. And if you surrender your whole vessel to source says to surrender to the calling, luck will be following. I hear chasing, and three chasing, like multiple opportunities will be chasing after you, running after you as you go forward to your destiny. One option is true. Discern what is good to you. You have to discern what is good to you. Can you imagine? Father, say no. Do you want me to take this off? This one? Happy. Can you imagine that level of happiness? Sus, the says no. Round and around and around you go. Round and around you go. And it's keeping you from this. That's what it is. Source says, truth be told, because you can't see what's not for you. The challenge. Past that stuff. Things that you need to clean up and let go of and bring yourself back to balance. And where do we start? Back to balance. Being flexible. Come into balance. Be flexible. Is there anything else? Ashe. We are done. We are done. Guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? We love you. We love you. We love you so much. We do. We do. We do. We love you. Why? Because we love you just like we love the source that made you. By its infinite intelligence, wisdom, aka the principal thing, aka the principal thing, and fills us with the breath of life, the life force, the chi that connects and binds us to everything. Yes, connects and combines me to you. That's my we. And we enjoy very much being surrendered unto the source and being used as a willing, surrendered vessel for however the source chooses. But right now, it's to bring these messages onto you. Yes. Freedom, freedom, oh yeah. Yes. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can love myself in every condition. Free me from self-torture, rejecting self much. Yes. Fill me with self-acceptance and worthiness. May I allow and honor all my feelings, however they arise, and then offer it all up to the source so that you may be edified, receiving all the things that the source has for thee, so that you can be strong in the spirit, so that you can fulfill your decree. Receive all the things that have been given unto you as your inheritance. Yes. Did you not know that you was a beneficiary of creation? No. Well, I hope you do now. Hope you come back around and we can talk about it some more. But until then, Father say this is done, so we about to go. To the next now, y'all, with your girl Lati. We're going to call this one Ashe. Go back through them archives and see what else the source has to say. To the next now, y'all.